Hello everyone, and welcome back for more Dark Knight Stormblood quests. Getting on to 68 we have. We can never go home. Mist has been waiting for you for a long time. As you can see, Sid has yet to fully recover from his bout with Sir Ompain, and there is no telling how much more time he will require. But my quest will brook no delay. If we must seek out another soul in need of succor, without their assistance, then so be it. Do you agree? Yeah, sure. Whatever. Then we are of one mind. Now then, where shall we begin our search? War is perhaps the greatest source of man's misery. So much death and destruction. A battlefield, perhaps? Yes. The slaughter you bore witness to at Castrum Oriens is precisely that of which I speak. A tragedy which tore apart the lives of every man and woman it touched. My mind is made up. That is where we must go. If I had it my way, I'd not let you out of my sight. But again, it is your soul crystal at stake. I'm only here to help you reclaim your ether. If you think you can look after him by yourself, then by all means. As for me, I think I've finally gained enough strength to make the journey back to Ishgard. When you're finished in Girabania, come and find us at the Forgotten Night. Mist cares for all of us in his own way. But you most of all, I think. Don't get cocky. The little bastard's a handful and a half. Alright, that's the same. Alright, Castrum Oriens. Where's the closest crystal to there? It is... Wait a minute. There is one for Castrum Oriens. Oops! Alright. So we want to switch to there. Castrum Oriens. Oh my god, that was a lot. 800. Technically, it could have been cheaper if I'd used my free teleport and then teleported to here, but whatever. Castrum Oriens. How it buzzes with life. So many brave soldiers resolve to do their duty no matter the cost. But have no doubt there will be a cost, and it will be most high. For no man is beyond the reach of fate. Death will not be denied. This place, it weighs on me. Anywhere but here I would search. Oh, it's indoors. Come to share the fire. I would stand to greet you, stranger, but my legs, my eyes, the whole of me is not what it once was. Alexander? I know that name. And that voice. Barvalga, you're still alive. Oh, praise him, praise him. Who is this man on the verge of death? Is he your friend? Nay, though I'm flattered that you would think so. This man made medicine for me long ago, at the behest of Captain Methrid, when we were still in Quarrymill. If I'd kept it all for myself, I'd have made a full recovery, but I couldn't. I had a dear friend, you see, and so I made a choice. He got better, I didn't. Ended up working for the Griffin, he did, as a right-hand man even. But like all the rest who went to the wall, he never came back. The irony of it, that I'd be the one to outlive them all, if only for a little while. And so I sit here and await the reckoning, as I'll rot from the inside out, the husk of the freedom fighter I aspire to be.
No, no, this is not the ending you deserve. I will not allow it. The man he spoke of, the one whose life he chose to save at the cost of his own, that man is proof of his nobility. If he were here...
Mist.
Do you wish to see him again, your dear friend?
Hold up! More than anything. But there's no point in praying for the impossible. He died with a wrist, I'm sure of it. He was the Griffin's double, and one of his top commanders besides. You're a kind boy, you are, and I'm grateful for the company in these twilight hours. Well, there's no need to trouble yourself further. My time is nearly spent. They'd spend the remaining thinking of better days, Galleon. They're not dwelling on the deaths of me and mine. God, strike me down. Hold up. No, it can't be. This is not more than a trick, an illusion, a lie. But even if it is a lie, hear me, Hogdot. I have a favour to ask of you. One final favour for a dying fool. Return to the Reach, to Bloodstorm. Offer a prayer to our brothers there. I will, Galleon. You have my words. We should talk outside. Will you go with Odot? He has to make it. I've naught left but this. I'm gonna have to come back and check if he's still here after that. Or after this quest, I should say.
I have to believe. I have to believe.
To Meffred and Galleon, you were larger than life. I always wanted to meet you, and here we are. Though I reckon this doesn't really count, does it? If only I could go back and tell myself what a blind bloody fool I was to place my trust in the Griffin. Maybe then Galleon wouldn't be dying alone. Listen, he hasn't got much time. I'll lead the way. The worlds between here and the Reach aren't too dangerous, but as you can see, I'm unarmed, so I'll not be any good to you in a fight.
Nor will I fear. We will have to rely solely on you for protection.
Yeah, good. I have no doubt you can keep us safe. You're the bleeding warrior alive, after all. Let us be off. Don't walk into the elemental. So I'm guessing there's going to be 2 or 3 combats. Given there's one there, it could be one there and one right at the entrance. Ah. Oh well, I still got to use it, I guess. Oh, I need to talk to you first. Strong as ever, eh? Stronger than you were that day, I reckon. They say that when the Griffin's men realised you were coming to stop them, they grew panicked and unsure. How could they take up arms against a man hailed as the hero of Eorzea? A hero who would personally intervene in their lives for the better. Some stood their ground and died there for it. Well, then and there for it, I imagine, while others looked the other way and tried to find some more Imperials to kill. I pray I wasn't foolish enough to try and fight you. I owed you better.
Hodart, speak to me.
I'm fine. Just got dizzy all of a sudden. We have to hurry, do you mean? We have to make it to the reach. That makes me think there's going to be 3. Oh no, just a talk.
Hodart has to stay strong. He has to remember what's at stake.
I made a promise to Galleon. I will not fail you, brother.
It cannot be the distance. We haven't travelled far enough yet.
A man's memories cannot outlive him. I told you, he hasn't got much time, and neither do I. I'll hold on as long as I can, but in the end, it's not up to me. Well, no, that is actually not true at all. A man's memories can outlive him, because they can live on in the memories of others.
No, I will not allow it. He will endure. We will fulfill Galleon's wish.
So close.
Hodart, you must go on. You must make Galleon whole. Remember, Hodart.
Don't you think I know that? He saved my life, and we all went and died for naught. For naught. All we ever wanted was to go home. Oh, come ye wayward brothers, bereft of hearth and home. Beneath yon burning star there lies a heaven for the bold, a haven for the bold. Raise up your hands and voices, let fill your hearts with pride. Above the churning waters we stand strong and unified. We can still go home. Even now, after everything we have done, we can still go home. Aww.
He fell and would not rise. He began to shake and he was so close. He could have made it. He should have made it. How cruel the gods to tempt us with the promise of redemption. We did not fail. They failed us. They failed us. I. Forgive me. My failure is my own. I had my chance and I squandered it. Reclaim that which is yours.
That's not the wrong emote. I ruined the wonderful scene. I have a specific one I want to use. The one that he uses. Ah, there it is. So it's pay respect, which is what I was wanting to do. Alright, return to the abyss. As the ether flows into your soul crystal once more, from the depths of the fading abyss, you hear a whisper.
It is not finished. Not yet. You will come and pray with me.
Good. So wait a minute. Ah! It actually wants me to do the exact thing that I was looking for. Well, that saved us time looking for it now.
Here is where we are to pay respects to the dead.
A storm of blood approaches fast, hell's open, heavens weep. For no one soul doth lie beyond the measures of his reach.
What good are prayers to the dead? They have no ears to listen.
Why, actually, miss, that's not true. 1, we know for a fact spirits exist. 2, we know that people exist in a form and can persist within the ether.
No eyes to see our hearts to console.
Or hearts.
Naught remains of them save fleeting recollections, soon lost to time and to the abyss. We are left only with pain, a lingering sadness for names and faces consigned to oblivion. How are we to withstand this relentless onslaught which threatens to consume us? Is there no truth but this, that all men must die? Is this our world to suffer, or to shape?
The world is what we make of it. I buy my sword, that is my truth, such is the gods' design. Ah, screw the gods. The world is what we make of it. I buy my sword, that is my truth.
Indeed, we are only bound by the gods' law by choice. We cannot save everyone, can we? Sometimes it is all we can do to save ourselves. Does any of it matter? What if aught we wrought by our own hands? One last time, I gave you my word and I mean to keep it. But know this, every intervention has come at a cost, a sacrifice. When I have finished, naught will remain of me. But it does not have to be. For all our faults, for all our failures, we have made a difference. All the lives we have shattered, we can make them come together again. Time and death, our true enemies, need hold no power over us. I can make a place for you in my world. You need only ask. We should go back to Ishgard. You must miss Sid and Vale.
Alright, let's go through. Although Sid is yet to recover from his injuries, Mist will wait no longer. He wants to resume his search for souls in need of succor, and he is willing to forgo their assistance. If you are. Anything to hasten the conclusion of this mad crusade. Castrum Orients, the site of Eilbert's grand slaughter, may offer what you seek. Mist grows weary at the sight of so many men and women willing to give their lives in service to a greater cause. A sight that is all too familiar, perhaps. Elsewhere shall we look for listless spirits. In the depths of a cave by a flickering fire, a man sits alone, waiting to die. Waking? Whatever. Gallion, an Alamegan refugee for whom you once made medicine, long ago, reveals that he shared it with another refugee, ensuring that the man lived, and that he would not. Weird inflection I put on that. His friend, Hodart, went on to fight for the Griffin, and even served as his body double, but ultimately died at Balsar's with his mad master and so many others. They made many choices, and such are the consequences, but Mist cannot help but meddle. He conjures a simulacrum of Hodart to comfort the dying man, who bids his dead friend to go to Ralna's Reach and pray for the fallen brothers. The shared bone of Gallion's memories tells you of how he wanted to meet you, a larger-than-life hero, unaware that he eventually did at Little Alamigo. He laments his fate, wishing he could go back and convince his former self not to place his trust in the Griffin. But if such things were possible, you wouldn't have a broken shield now, would you? Come on, Frey, calm it. But yes, you rescue Hodart and Mist from wild beasts, but though they are unharmed, the shade abruptly stumbles and grips its head. Dizziness, he claims, and nothing more, before imploring you to hurry. He is a poor liar as the boy. He is as poor a liar as the boy. Again Hodart falters, suddenly weak and in pain. A man's memories cannot outlive him, he says, and Gallion is running out of time. He will try his best to carry on, but in the end it's not up to him. Look how he burns with fervour, with desperation, with faith. How he sings of his homeland, then wills himself to stand. How he marshals his strength to put one foot in front of the other. In that moment, he lives again. The spell is broken. Hodart is no more, which can only mean one thing. We are one step closer to ending this charade. He is not the first, nor will he be the last to betray you. He will implore you to see reason, to seek solace in the fiction, and when you refuse, he will have no recourse but one. As I did not. Be ready. The dead are forever beyond our reach, and we have no choice but to accept the inevitability that everyone we know and love will join them in time. Or do we? Distraught by his failures to see Gallion's final wish fulfilled before his passing, Mist muses over the possibility of a world where time and death hold no power of us. A world you could share, you need only ask. But we know better. Now, I know technically I'm wasting my time, but I don't care. I'm doing this, if not for you, but for me. As I said I would. Which means I have a long run back, which I could have technically teleported and saved some time. But I'm at the exit now, so oh well. Why did I do that? No one will ever know. I mean, I know what I'm going to find, but I wish to look nonetheless. Alright, where is it? This is not on the map, I actually have to look for it now. Well, technically, yes, it is on the map. So it's not like it's invisible. Thus let me live unseen, unknown. Thus unlamented, let me die. Steal from the world and not a stone. Tell where I lie. Well, that was upsetting, but it was worth going back. So that makes me think that he may... I don't know about after, like, meta talking here. Outside of the game, I don't know if he'll remain there after the quest. But technically he could in that state now. Which is very depressing. But... yeah. Oh, hello, Izzy.
Is everything alright, Alexander?
Alex, I pray your trip to Girabanio was productive. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I mean, I'm glad you reclaimed more of your ether. I but wished the circumstances hadn't been so... depressing. For Mist's sake, we shall have to see how he is feeling when he returns. Huh. No, as far as I'm aware, he has not yet returned to Ishgard. He certainly isn't here, as you can see. Oh, gods damn it. Don't tell me he's decided to run away, and just when I was beginning to trust the little bastard. Ugh. No, I could still be wrong. He's earned a little trust. A few days' worth, no more.
I hope he's not doing something foolish.
Well, I somehow think that's not it. But while this quest was particularly depressing, there is a bright side to it. In that, had we not went there, he would have just died in that cave, and that would have been it. At least we got to see him before he died. But anyways, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for the finale to the Stormblood Dark Knight questline. Bye bye! Oh god, what do you want, Izzy? Go away! Bye bye!